Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Tuesday night. And we begin tonight with the breaking news. The U.S. says a Russian fighter jet collided with an unmanned American drone over the Black Sea. That drone, worth up to $32 million, and crashing into the sea. And of course, it comes amid significant tensions already between the U.S. and Russia. The U.S. says two Russian fighter planes intercepted the Reaper surveillance drone as it was flying in international airspace southwest of Crimea. They say Russian pilots harassing the drone for 30 minutes, the White House calling the pilots reckless, dumping fuel on the drone, making 19 close passes. One of the jets hitting the drone's propeller, forcing it down. Russia says the U.S. is to blame tonight and that their jet never hit the drone. ABC's chief global affairs correspondent Martha Raddatz leading us off tonight.
The U.S. Reaper surveillance drone was flying in international airspace over the Black Sea when the Russian fighter jets rapidly approached and began what would be more than 30 minutes of reckless aerial harassment, much like this encounter with the U.S. B-52 bomber in 2020. Interceptions are common, but never before like this. Not only did the Russians shadow the drone, they made 19 close passes, sprayed fuel on the unmanned aircraft multiple times, while one of the jets pulling up vertically as it approached the drone, then colliding with the drone's rear propeller.
They collided with the aircraft, damaging the propeller, and essentially putting it in a situation where it was unflyable and uncontrollable, so we brought it down.
The U.S. then crashing the drone into the Black Sea, the Pentagon saying the Russian fighter jet that hit it was damaged but managed to land. The big question, was this simply a reckless interception that got out of control, or was the collision done on purpose?
It's clear that it was unsafe, unprofessional, and I think the actions speak for themselves.
The Russians are claiming the drone was flying southwest of the Crimean Peninsula toward Russia's border and crashed because of sharp maneuvering, and that the Russian jets never came into physical contact with the drone. The Pentagon says the downed drone has not been recovered by either side. Late today, the U.S. summoning Russia's ambassador to the State Department, the White House saying that's part of keeping diplomatic lines open.
That's why you want the lines of communication open, so that you can actually have those kinds of very direct interchanges and lay bare and lay clean what your concerns are.
All right, so let's get right to Martha Raddatz live in Washington tonight. And Martha, clearly the U.S. does not want this situation to escalate any further here. Tonight you're learning new details, not only about the downed drone, but those Russian pilots as well.
Exactly, David. Despite the fact the propeller on the drone was bent, they were able to guide it into the Black Sea a fair distance from where it had collided. And tonight, a U.S. Air Force official saying they do not think the collision was intentional. Instead, the official said it was pure incompetence and flat out dumb on the part of the Russian pilot. David.
All right, Martha Raddatz leading us off tonight. Martha, thank you.